Oh, my first late night video from the Nomad Firekeeper. Most of y'all never see my face, but here it is. Haven't shaved in a few days. Hadn't had a bath in a few days. And don't care. But that's not the night's issue. Something I did today with my diesel heater. I was having all kinds of hell with that thing. It'd come on, run for a little bit, turn off. Run for a little while, turn off. So I got diesel fuel in Lake Havasu. I got a 1.7 gallon stainless tank. I've redone all the fuel lines on it out of real fuel rated black hoses to make it more sturdy, more beefy, more reliable. I didn't like those cheesy little green hoses that they put in it. So anyway, it's been messing up for a while, and I kept trying to run it and run it and run it until I got the fuel to run out of it. See if I can. Maybe it was the fuel. I got it down to maybe a cup or so of fuel in the bottom of the tank. It's a stainless tank. It's got a little line down the side where you can see how much fuel is left in the tank. But it was down kind of low, pretty low. So I went and got a new gallon can of diesel fuel here in Flagstaff, and I only filled the tank about half full and fired it up, and it ran for about 20 minutes, turned off, and it was saying error code 8. And I'm not real sure what error code 8 is. It's been going on for a while. I read about it, but I forgot what the hell it said. But you'll find these diesel heaters with error codes of different numbers and stuff. Not enough fuel. The what do you call it? The glow plug, a file out. You have to take the case off of it, open it up, get to the glow plug, clean it out, and there's little exhaust ports you got to clean out, and then put it all back together, fire it up again. Uh, so anyway, I put new fuel in it, and about a half a gallon. I didn't want to put too much in there, but because if it's not going to work, I'm getting rid of the damn thing. And lo and behold, oh yeah, the fuel pump on there. I had this issue before. Where's my finger? There it is. There it is. Oh yeah, that issue. That issue was the fuel pump itself on another two different diesel heaters I worked on. Some of them you got to have the heater with the plug on the fuel pump pointing down, some at an angle, and some of them up and a little bit to the left. That's on the same diesel heater, but from different uh, companies that it came from. So there's a slight difference in some of them. Mine, forever and ever, it's ran with where the plug plugs into the top. The fuel pump was up and at about a 30-degree angle. It worked like that last winter and when the beginning of this winter, and then it started. Decided it wanted to go nuts. So anyway, so yesterday or 2 days ago, I turned my pump upside down. Let's try something different. I've already got the holes cut in the floor, and it's been going good. I get to smell the exhaust here and there, and that noisy click, 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 click little pump. Until it gets going good, then you don't hear it that loud. But anyway, I turned the fuel pump upside down, and I added a half a gallon of gas, diesel in there, and it ran for, I figured, about 30 minutes. That was a little bit different. So I did that twice, and it seemed like it was running for a pretty good while, and it got hot, long enough to run and get hot, and then I turned it off. Yesterday morning, I fired that bad boy up and let it run, and went and hung out with a buddy of mine getting some stuff done that we went shop for to do that polymer coating on the top of his trailer and on top of my trailer. So it's a cool seal, some people call it. So it'll cool the metal down and keep, reflect sunlight. Works pretty good. I've had it on my van for 3 years. But anyway, yesterday morning and this morning, I fired it up and it just kept on running. Figure that out, man. Yeah, it just kept on going. So the crazy little diesel heater, which people, I hear about it and I see about it on YouTube and stuff all over the place, man, where they have issues with these diesel heaters. Before next winter comes around, I'm going with a propane heater. I'm getting rid of that bullshit from China. Out the door it's going. What is the thing? The Olympian, I think is what it's called, an Olympian gas heater. You can mount it on the wall, or it's got little stands. You have to buy those separate. That's how they get you. Look at there. Yeah. That's too much light. Like my pretty turquoise. Woo-hoo. But anyway, I'm gonna get the Olympian gas heater. It's about 300 and close to 330, 350 bucks. But I can mount it on the wall, or it's got two little legs where you can set it on the floor, and you can turn it down to 1600. What do you call it? BTUs, up to from 16 to 30. It's 3,000. Yeah, from 1600 to 3,000 BTUs. So you can turn it down low, crack your windows, and just run that sucker as long as you want to. And I'm not sure, but I think most stoves have safety issues on there. So if you get drunk and fall on it or whatever, or knock it over, it's not going to burn your place down. But anyway, the diesel heater thing was my thing today. See my Yankee ceiling up there? There's my dirty house back there. Ooh, let me turn the light around. See, look at that dirty fan. Look at that. That's disgusting. Where's my finger? There, the fan. It is full of dust. I got red dust here and Flagstaff, man. But, anyway, look at that wiring back there. That's about as tacky as you can get. But it works. Yeah, it works. That's what matters. So I got right behind this wall, there's a couple plug-ins for the cell phone and my little 12-volt fan or any other 12-volt devices. And there's actually one right there with the blue light. It's hard to point on the camera. Right there. See it right there? Where you can plug a cell phone in. It's lit up. And it's got the cigarette lighter thing on it too. So it's been there a long time. It looks pretty tacky, but take my word for it, it works. So, and Tiny Butt, she's back there asleep somewhere. She likes to go up under the bed. When I'm up here, she stays up under there most of the time until I come out. So, it's been 9 minutes already on YouTube. So, I've been in an area, man, where there's hardly no kind of signal at all. So, I ain't been able to make no videos. I'm back up on this hill where I was before. And I can actually get I think I'll stay here tonight so that this video will be able to download. I can't it's just too far to go to town to download a video. I can go right up here a quarter mile up the road, higher up the hill. I have to leave my camp, come up here to another spot so I can get signal. But that's okay. It's dark out there. Ooh. Miss Tiny Butt. She's back there asleep somewhere. There's my... There's some cabin. I need to make another interview thing in my van. I got all kinds of goodies back here. I got a TV I don't watch. I don't get enough signal out here. Anyway, I'm bored, so I thought I'd make a video up here because I haven't been able to make any. And I noticed the last couple of videos, the numbers are really low. So, but anyway, the diesel heater, man. I turned the pump upside down, which has been running pointed up with the plug on the top. You can get them where they'll show you in a book where it's upside down. It's according to their diagram. The one when I got mine was different. So it's I turned it upside down this time. Last winter and up until early part of this winter, it was running fine. And then it stopped. So, but anyway, so I let that other fuel burn down. It just kept running it, turning it on, turning it off. Could have easily just undid the tank, but I wasn't sure what the issue was, and I really don't want to spend a bunch of time messing with it. So I let the fuel burn down, and then filled it up about a half a gallon of some good fresh goodies in there, and turned that pump upside down where the plug-in side is pointing down, and that son of a gun's been cooking away. Yeah, I don't have it on right now. It's about 50 degrees, I guess, in here. Kind of cool, but not too bad. I'm liking it here in Flagstaff. It's nice and cool, close to freezing, in the 30s, maybe 40 at night, then around 70 during the day. Awesome. But I just don't like this dust. So we're moving to another camp in 2 days. A secret place. I hear there's fish there. If there is, we might fry us up some goodies. Yeah. I need to make another video on I got a freezer. A real genuine freezer from Home Depot. 4.9 cubic foot. It's big enough. I can put a ton of stuff in there. It's running on 2 AGM batteries, which I thought the batteries were not producing. But I found out the controller was shot. And the alarm was going off. And I said, ice cream is going to thaw out. So I put another controller on there. A buddy of mine had a new one still in the box. I put it on there. It's working real good. But I went ahead and ordered 2 100 amp lifetime batteries. 100 amps. So I'll have 200 amps on there. I also have a microwave in my trailer. What else? Freezer, microwave. And next month, I'm getting an ice machine. So if you park next to me, the Nomad Firekeeper, you might be able to partake in some fresh ice. You don't have to go to town. And if you're real lucky, you might get some ice cream. Yeah, how about that? You got to get past Tiny Butt, though. If the little missus, the Tiny Butt Nomad puppy dog, she gets her ice cream first, and then everybody else gets theirs, man. Anyway, so I was bored a little bit, but I figured I'd make a little chit chat. I don't normally do little chit chats with my pretty face on YouTube, but here I am. This is Nomad Firekeeper, and y'all hit that button and like and subscribe, man. So I got some more goodies coming up pretty soon. So I'm in a spot where the cell signal just completely sucks. But I didn't want to leave my friends behind, So we're moving to another location. The guy swears there's 4 and 5 bars of cell signal. It's only 35 miles away. So if that works, then we'll make some good outside videos. Some on Tiny Butt. Yeah. You're at Tiny Butt? Okay. She hears me. Anyway, good night, y'all. This is the Nomad Firekeeper, and y'all hit that button, like, subscribe, and Keep tabs on me and the tiny butt as we travel. Get to new adventures. And I'll see y'all later.